Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I've got a nice little 10 by 16 side lofted barn right here next to me. Make a great little tool shed or garden shed for you, or a place to store your lawnmower or your ATV. If you are looking for something like that, I'm going to turn the camera around and show it to you so you can see the pretty building instead of my ugly Hawaiian face. Just a second. Here it is. 10 by 16 side lofted barn. This one is painted red with white trim. It's got this metal roof, 25-year warranty on the metal roof. Our paint comes with a 10-year adhesion warranty and a 25-year warranty. We get our paints by PPG Paints, so you can Google them and see what kind of a great quality paint supplier they are. Standard on a side lofted barn, double wide, barn doors in front, 72 inches wide, okay? Single pane window over here, 2x3, and another single pane 2x3 over there. That's standard for a garden shed. Let's go inside and show you this building. First thing I want you to notice is plywood in the walls and plywood in the floors. Most of my competitors do not use plywood in their walls and floors. So we're starting already with an advantage. We use plywood. Our siding is 5/8 inch plywood, and our floors are 5/8 inch plywood, okay? Walls, our 2x4 wall studs are 16 inches apart like you would build in a home, and then we double them up every 4 feet. The more 2x4s in a wall, the stronger the wall. Many of my competitors space theirs out further apart, so they use fewer 2x4s so their walls aren't as strong as ours. At the bottom of the wall is single reinforced 2x4, and at the top is a double reinforced 2x4. Did I mention it's premium lumber? We buy a premium grade of lumber. We do that to offer you the highest quality building. It costs us more to buy a premium grade of lumber, bottom line. But we do so because we want you to have the highest quality of portable building that you can have, okay? So, premium lumber, 2x4s are 16 inches apart like you would build in your own home, doubled up every 4 feet. Lots of 2x4s in the walls. Our framing on the windows is double reinforced, and down here it's even triple reinforced. Okay, strong header up above the window. That means that window is going to stay square with the building, and it will open and shut properly once it's on your site and the building is leveled. Double reinforced framed doors, same thing. The double reinforced 2x4s means when the building is on your site and leveled, doors and windows are going to open and shut properly. If you're shopping around and comparing, notice whether they do single reinforced or double reinforced window frames and door frames. We only do double reinforced at a minimum, and sometimes it ends up being triple or even quadruple reinforced. Now, 5/8 inch plywood in the floors is fitted together using tongue and groove. So each plywood slab, though you see a seam between them, it's really a seamless floor because they're interlocked together using tongue and groove. That means bugs underneath the building can't get up through there, through those seams, because there is no seam for them to get through. Tongue and groove is how they're interlocked together. Underneath this 5/8 inch plywood floor are 2x6 floor joists, like you see in this loft. 2x6 floor joists instead of 2x4s. A lot of my competitors use a 2x4 wall stud for their subfloors. We do not. We use 2x6s, just like you would build in your own home. Now in the loft, the 2x6s are further apart, okay? But in the floor, they're 16 inches apart, just like our wall studs are. All right. Also in our loft, we use an OSB flooring, but in our floors, it's plywood. So keep that in mind. Let's see here. I want to mention to you this. At the top of the walls, we have this aluminum soffit ventilation system. That's for improved airflow, and that's a Graceland exclusive because they have a patent on that. So that goes all along that side wall and all along this side wall for improved airflow. In addition, we have a screened-in roof ridge vent, screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but it allows for air to flow. When you combine the roof vent with the soffit vents on the sides, this building stays 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the hot, humid summertime at a minimum, compared to a building that does not have this type of ventilation. That's standard for Graceland. That's how we build them all. They all have these type of ventilation systems built in. So I'm hoping you are seeing why Graceland's quality is head and shoulders above all the other manufacturers in the portable building industry. Super high quality. Walls, floors, framing, the roof trusses, the way we build our roofs. I want to point out to you that we use roof decking on our roof, and then the metal roof goes on the outside of the roof decking, and then we put a moisture barrier between the metal roof and the roof decking. Some of my competitors don't use roof decking. They use 1-inch wood slats, okay, and then they space them out so far apart so they don't have a solid sheet of roof decking across their roof. Our roof is stronger, like you would build in your own. If you were having a roofing company come out and build a roof for your building, they would build it very similar to this. And they would use metal hurricane clips to attach your roof trusses to your walls, because that holds them on very strong and sturdy and solid. That's why we're able to offer 150 mile an hour wind gust certification on our buildings, because we do use those metal hurricane clips to attach our roof trusses to our walls. So pay attention to that. In addition to that, once the building is leveled on your site, leveled and anchored into the ground, we anchor it in on the four corners of the building using 18-inch anchors, which is another reason why we're able to offer 150 mile an hour wind gust certifications. That's standard for how we deliver and set up a building. You supply the land, and you supply us the cinder blocks or the cap blocks to place the building on. We'll level the building and anchor it down into the ground. If you are interested in this building, I forgot to mention to you, there's a 4-foot loft over here and a 4-foot loft over there. And I did want to mention the height. Your wall height here is about 6'4". Your wall height here is about 6'11". And from the middle, right here, 6'11" up to the top, right underneath that roof truss is about 3'8" of headroom, okay? That's standard for a lofted building. Now, if you're interested in this building, you do not have to drive to my lot and sign paperwork. We can do it all remotely and online if you would like, for your ease and convenience. Just message me on Facebook or text me, okay? We have rent to own with no credit check and no penalty to pay it off early. So if rent to own is an option that you are interested in, just message me. Or you can send me a text message or message me on Facebook. We have those options. And I encourage you, if you're using rent to own, to pay it off early, since we don't penalize you for doing so. It saves you money. Always the cash price is the lowest price. So if you're interested and want to pay the cash price, I require 20% down up front and the remainder due, the balance due on delivery. It's very, very simple. I can accept payment using checks, cash, or card, whatever is easiest and convenient for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me, either on Facebook Messenger or on text message. Also encourage you, in this video, click on the video description to see 2 links. Number 1, to my frequently asked questions page, and number 2, to view my current inventory on Facebook Marketplace. If it says available, it's available, all right? So if you have any questions, just holler at me, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Aloha from the Ozarks.